This is 6-time IFBB Bikini Pro Champion Brina Martinez, and I take ZMA5 to make sure that I get the zinc, magnesium, and vitamin B6 needed to keep my immune system healthy and snack strong.
Okay, Regis, terrific knockout.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Why don't you just tell us, take us through the first knockdown, how you set that up? I believe it was a left hook.
Yeah, it was a left hook. You know, I can't even explain it, man. I just set it up how I set it up. You know, I kept jabbing him. Bobby told me at first I kept walking to my left with the jab, but then as soon as he said, you know, walk to my right, it's gonna be open. I took a step to my right. I hit him with a perfect punch, and that's what dropped him.
Okay, first question over here, Sean.
Regis, did you feel like you needed this kind of showing tonight to prove to the world you're still an elite fighter at 140?
Of course. I keep telling people I'm still the best at 140. You know, I have that blemish from the Josh Taylor fight. I still feel like if that was here, I would have got a decision. But hey, I still feel like I'm the best, and I'm gonna keep proving it. You know, that's my motto. I'm gonna keep proving it, basically.
Okay, over here with Keith.
What's up, Keith?
We spoke about it the other day. Your wife was able to hold out for you. Are you going to bolt out of here right now?
So far, yeah. I mean, I'm going to call her right now, and I'm going to see. You know, I'm going to see what's going on. If she didn't have a baby yet, I'm going to just go ahead and fly back to Houston. Drive back. I live in Katy, so that's like 2 hours away from here in the car. So I just hurry up and get out of here and hopefully catch the baby.
Great. Mario Barrios is obviously fighting next. He has a version of the title that you previously had.
Yeah.
He wins tonight. How much would you want to fight him next, maybe?
I mean, I think that's up to management. You know, it's up to them to see what's set up. Basically, I do want to be a champion again. Mario Barrios, he does have WBA regular, I think. But I want my belt back. I want the one Josh Taylor took from me. That's the one I want.
Of course.
But still, Barrios, yeah, that's not off the table, of course. You know, whatever they say for me, I'm just ready to get in there. Of course, I want get the biggest fights and, you know, get the belts.
It could be a while before Taylor and Ramirez fight, so the Barrios thing in the interim.
If that's the case, yeah. But you never, you know, the thing is in boxing, man, you just never know the landscape. You know, you can say this and say that, but you just never know how it's gonna play out. So, but hey, if the Barrios thing is on the table, then we do that.
Thank you, Regis.
Thanks.
First of all, Regis, congratulations. What a tremendous. They must have forgot it.
They must have forgot, man. I'm going to keep reminding them, you know? I'm going to keep reminding them. Ray, come here. You want to sit down? Come here.
Isn't boxing a crazy roller coaster?
It's crazy, man.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, man. This is my son, Ray. Yeah, boxing it is, man. It's a crazy thing. I'm living it, but I've been studying the boxing, you know, game for years and years. I'm a historian, so I just know how it is. But I'm glad to be back. That's the main thing. You know, I was out of the ring for a whole year, so I think that played a part of me for like as far as the weight cut. But this was a perfect opponent for me, you know, to get back in and, you know, try to get back to the top. Get back to the top.
2 years ago, I interviewed you and Teofimo Lopez at the same place at the same time.
Yes.
And the dad said, Regis, we'll fight Loma, then we'll fight you. So how about a fight with you and Teofimo?
Hey, let it happen. You let it happen. You know, we could do that too. You know, I know he's on what they say, the other side of the street type of thing. But hey, if that's a fight, you know, just like, you know, Keith was saying about the landscape in boxing, that might be a big fight also. For me, I want the belts in the biggest fights. You know, so if it happens, if it could happen, it can happen. Let me get that. Thank you.
Hey, Regis, 2 questions for you. What's up, man? First off, in regards to the weight, was it more or less because of no access to like facilities, or is it something that you feel your body's growing and you might have to move up another weight class again?
I think it's the bubble thing. I think that definitely played a part. You know, we couldn't leave, and it's not an excuse because everybody else made the weight except me, of course. You know, but the bubble thing, you know, we couldn't work out on a Tuesday, so I think that definitely played a part on me. And then the other part is that my body, I didn't make weight for a whole year, so I think that played a part. I don't think my body's growing. Of course, it probably is growing, but at the same time, I don't think it's growing that much, so I need to just go up to 147 right now. You know, I was 1.6 over. So, like I said, I think the year I think that played the biggest part for me, the year.
I know before this fight, you had a fight with Maurice Hooker scheduled. When you missed weight, he posted something on social media. Did you get a chance to see what he posted?
I didn't. What he said?
He was eating popcorn, and he just gave, I think, like the eye emojis. When he heard the news that you had missed weight.
Of course, we gotta poke at each other. Of course, that's what's gonna happen. I I was 1.6 over. I wasn't 7 over. You know, I wasn't going to 147 right now. You know, so of course, let them talk. Whatever. I'm on my high horse right now. I'm not worried about fucking Maurice Hooker or nothing like that right now at all. Let Maurice Hooker eat his popcorn. He already had the damn thing with the burger, so he couldn't make 140. So whatever, Maurice Hooker, we gonna see each other eventually one day. But fuck him right now. My son.
Regis, there was talk about it back in the day. We all expect him to come back at some point. What would you think of a potential fight with Adrien Broner in 2021 at 140?
I think that's a huge fight. I think for me, that's a huge fight. Now he said like we're stable mates now, so I think that's a huge fight, man. If me and Adrien Broner fight at 140, that's the biggest fight you can make at 140. You can have whatever champion you have in any organization. If me and him fight for nothing, for no type of belts or nothing like that, that's gonna be the biggest fight. You can put that pay-per-view, and that's gonna be the biggest fight. Simply because our personalities, we all know the same people. And, you know, we both of us like to talk a lot of shit, and, you know, we entertainers, basically. So I think that that'll be a huge fight. And now I think I've been wanting that fight for, like, years now, but I think now it can really come to fruition now.
How does it play out in the ring if we ever get to see it?
What you want me to say, Adrien Broner beat me? I think I whoop his ass. I think I whoop Broner, you know. I don't know how to go, but I definitely think I'll beat him. It'll be real fun between me and him. Yeah, we'll have a lot of fun.
Okay, right here with Mike.
Hey, Regis, congratulations.
What's up, Mike? Thanks.
Nice knockout. Obviously, this is like a shake off the rust kind of performance.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of opponent. But do you think you can get the big fight next year? In your next fight, you're trying to go right into the big one?
Hopefully, man. That's up to management, man. That's up to Sam, you know. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see what's happening next. I just wanted to get past this. This been a long year for me. I had a lot of bullshit in my life right now, so there's been a lot of stuff going on. I just want to get past this, and now it's just like a weight lifted off my shoulders. So now, if we get the big one, we get a belt, we get the big money fights. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, and you mentioned Adrien Broner, but when you look at the rest of the PBC landscape, assuming you fight there going forward, you got Mario Barrios fighting next. It's not a possible fighter. Who do you look at? And who do you want?
We can do Barrios. I think everybody trying to set me and Barrios up because everybody saying Barrios. So hey, if maybe that could be a fight too. You know, hope we'll see what he does tonight. Everybody definitely predicted him to win against Cowboys. So if Barrios, we can do that too, and we can still make it probably back here in Texas. You know, because I'm out there in Katy and he's right here in San Antonio. So that'll be perfect too.
Okay, Mike. Okay, we have one question from Zoom, remote here. Stephen Hayes in queue. Stephen, you're unmuted. Go ahead.
Hey, Regis. First off, congratulations.
Thank you.
Do you feel like if you don't get the Josh Taylor fight, that will be a disappointment to you?
I think I will get it before my career's over. You know, I think he wants it and I want it. You know, so if it's even after our fight in the ring, when he was with the McGuigans, you know, so they said that we'll definitely have a rematch. It'll probably be at 147. So I think it will be a disappointment if I don't get the rematch. But I think that we'll definitely have a rematch between me and him.
Appreciate you.
No problem.
Okay, thanks, Stephen. No more questions in the room? Keith?
One more.
When they do fight, who do you expect to win between Taylor and Prograis?
Taylor again.
Excuse me.
Ramirez. I think Taylor will beat Ramirez. I just predict he'll beat him. I think he's the overall. You know, I think he's the overall better fighter. And Ramirez, he does have he's still a champion, of course, undefeated champion, but he does have 2 blemishes on his record between Zepeda and Postal. A lot of people said those fighters actually won. You know, I didn't say it, but a lot of other people said those fighters, Zepeda beat him and Postal beat him. So I think Josh Taylor, you know, and I think Josh Taylor beat Ramirez.
One last question. Did you think Postal beat him when you watched it?
I don't know. I can't know, just because Ramirez was more. He just kept coming forward. But it depends what you're looking at. You know, boxing is crazy. It depends what you're looking at. Like Ramirez was the aggressive fighter. He kept coming, but he was getting hit with a lot of clean shots. Postal just picked him off. So, he just hit him with the 1-2 all night long. So, I could have gave it a draw, honestly.
Taylor stop him, do you think?
I don't think he stops him. No, because Ramirez is tough. Ramirez could take a punch. He's definitely tough. I don't think he can stop him, but I just think overall, I think Taylor's better. I fought him. He has a good inside game. He's a southpaw. He's long, and if he stays on the outside, I think he can potentially have an easy night. But the thing is about Taylor, like most of us, we have cojones, the balls or whatever. So they want to he might want to just get in there and fight with Ramirez, and maybe that might be a good thing or it could be a bad thing. It depends.